right, here we go. Let's see. Airdrop the link. Nope, not there. There we go. Send this to one of my buddies that works for Delta. All right. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Ready.
Okay. So we got an A321. No MELs, no CDLs, no EBs. No TAMs for Vegas have been reviewed. The weather, light winds and variable. Temperatures 12, so watch the icing on the way down. Few 25,000, few at 12,000. Temperatures 54 degrees Fahrenheit. 10-mile visibility. Visual approach use for 26 left. Accessibility is good. We got plenty of extra gas. Top of descent here in about 2 minutes. Sector safe on the star is gonna be coming in initially where we're at 9,100 feet, and then 25 miles 8 right, we got 12,900, so we'll climb out to 14,000 if something crazy happens. Coming up pre-note 210 and 8,000, straight in 26 left. Minimums reviewed the speed constraints. Cat 1 will fly it with the ILS 3,800 feet at Relin. 2269 feet on the minimums. Missed approach procedure is going to be climb to 3,200, then a climbing right turn to 6,000, heading 080 inbound on the Boulder City VOR, 286 radio to the Boulder VOR and hold. Continue climbing, hold 6,000. 6,700 feet to the west, 10.2 to the north, 13.2, oh, excuse me, 13.2 to the west, 6,700 to the east, 10.2 to the north, and 8,400 to the south in the quadrants. Degraded nav. Dana. Alright, well within limits on the degraded nav. And what else we got? Runway data. Looks like we need most of the runway. Auto brakes low so we don't cook the brakes. And ice off, bleeds on. Reverse max, brake low. Factors in 2,749 feet. Looking to vacate at Alpha 6 or probably Alpha 7. So it'll be Alpha 7 across 26 Bravo back to Charlie 5 in for Delta 1 or Delta 32. It's an A321. Brake low, reverse max, taxi route, rad navs. I'm going to put LAS on one side and Boulder City on the other. Hard tune them in. Boulder City. And what the hell was that radial again? A few bumps here. 286 radial. 286 on the right needle. Progress. KLAS 26 left. 101 miles to go. 15.0 on the fuel now somehow. Perfs reviewed. Good there. Fuel prediction, just took a look. And secondary copy active. I'm gonna go ahead and stick one right in on the secondary. Or sorry, ILS to one left. And good to go. Alright. Back to perf. Any questions?
I'm good.
I have control.
You have control.
8,000 at pre-note. We do have a company message, probably the new ATIS. And I'll just do a PA here in a second. I don't even know if my mic, I think my mic's working. Let me get in on the chat. Thrust idle descent. Flight level 80 blue. Oh, I had a hold in there, didn't I? Sorry guys, I forgot my hotkey here. Hold on a second. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck. Captain speaking. Just beginning our initial descent into the Las Vegas area. Gonna go ahead and turn the seatbelt signs on as we turn over the mountains here. Those of you on the right-hand side should have a pretty good view of the Grand Canyon currently. We're swinging in straight on into Las Vegas. Those on the left side may get a decent view of the Hoover Dam. And those of you on the right side have the Grand Canyon.
We've begun our initial descent. Please ensure all of your carry-on items are properly stowed and fasten your seatbelt. We hope you're enjoying our high-speed Wi-Fi experience on today's flight. Stay connected and enjoy Wi-Fi on your mobile devices until we are parked at the gate. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin shortly, so check your seat pockets and around your seat for any items you'd like to discard.
Mark. Speed. Thrust idle. Oop. Forgot. I don't have the Delta colors on. There we go. Gotta get the Delta colors down here too. Is that? That one's on Delta, right? Delta side stick. Alright. And then I'll leave. I'm going to try to fly one more tonight in on VATSIM. Alright, where we go? Delta, Delta, Delta. Oh, I didn't do a Delta one for this. I guess I will have to find out. So that's the closest thing to Delta I got here. There we go. Obviously, we got a 50-knot headwind here. And there's the tail end of the Grand Canyon. And the high desert, as they call it. It's kind of cool. I've got a video coming into one right in Vegas. And literally, it's like this little salt patch here. Thrust idle. see, let me put up the progress page. So we're bang on the vertical profile, right? The donut's there, 0 feet. She's at the lower end, and she's gonna be slowing up to 250 here, just before PD. I gotta go 0804, so we're landing with a bit of a tailwind today. I almost would want landing 26 left and 1 left. Matter of fact, let's get the updated one-way data, because at 21 we're loaded. We're under max landing weight, but
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
146. So it's saying wind calm. So it hasn't updated in the sim yet, because it says calm, and that's going to go to 13. That's going to go to 2994, and it's going to go 08004. Turn the mic back on, right? Okay, good. So this is the Delta thank you plan, and I believe along here, every single Delta employee is all, whatever, 15, 20, 25,000, 30,000, however many there is, all their names are on this airplane. Best employees, but it's interesting because they sure don't seem to do things right. It's a good airline. I've flown it many a time. It was my childhood airline. Obviously, you guys know I'm a big JetBlue guy these days. Thrust idle. Let's get some boards out. Let's get a little spoid brake. It's a 21, so we got to be careful. QNH 2994 set.
2996 set, passing 17,500.
Look at that tiger tail coming up to get us, because we're loaded up.
Now.
Checked. Approach checklist. Approach checklist. Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seatbelts.
On.
Aero ref.
2994 set.
2995 set. Minimum.
2269 feet set.
2269 feet set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Typical hazy high desert day. Love Vegas, can't wait. So if there's any dispatchers in the room, they're probably going to be very upset at my my EFOB, but I wasn't sure if I'd be home. I actually had a programmed hold, because I wasn't sure if I was going to be home. I was getting my hair cut and running some other things. I was programming to hold at PD here, or excuse me, I was programming it to hold at Vetter initially, but obviously I'm here and I can do it now. Hopefully it'll be a good landing in a heavy 321. And this time I have you'll be able to see the landing when I land. I have it up and running. Is there any ATC on? Because it is Friday. No, the East Coast is starting to light up for ops tonight. Oh boy, this is gonna hit us tomorrow. And I have my best friends driving from roughly right here out to meet us. We came out of Atlanta where the tail end of this was down there this morning, still swirling. Still got a boot and tailwind right now. It is bumpy. Run a couple fixes actually. So if we go mist, that's going to be the way we do it. I don't even know if there's approaches to 8 left. Right, it would be, right? So we can do an RNAV if we have to. Matter of fact, we can do an R. I mean, we could. Let's try 2.6 left. If it doesn't, if it looks funky or anything like that, we'll go RNAV 8 right. So I'm gonna go chart. I'm gonna pin it. It's an RNP from Yager. Not too bad. So I'm going to actually go secondary flight plan, copy the active, and I'm going to go 8, right, RNAV, RNP. It's going to be this one. RNAV 8, right, Victor. Yes, sir. Okay, that's 10K. Yeah, so we can, if we have to go around, we can go Boulder City, over to Jade, come back in, Yaga, 8 left. Fair enough. I'll just go no transition. Approach fire, Yaga, okay, perf. There's the Hoover Dam. I was there. It was pretty cool, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and pull for speed now. Because she's actually going to decelerate here. Speed out star. I don't know how good the performance will be on landing. So this is a pretty cool bridge to walk over. And then the dam's right here, but I can tell you right off the bat, like chevrons, by the way, little turkey feathers. The water ain't that high. I think, well, actually you can kind of see it a little bit, but I mean, there's stuff, this island, I know for a fact, oops, we drove all the way around, like down to here, this little town, the marina. It was pretty freaking cool. Alright, there's the Hoover Dam. Alright, there's the green dot. Flap. Flap 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
So at Preno, join the ILS runway 8 right. So I'm going to arm the Lokestar. Lokestar.
Checked.
$3,800 blue.
Checked.
Let's go approach. AP1 plus 2 Glide Star. Why is that Cat 1? We don't have Cat 3 capabilities yet. Why? Let's drop it to 190. Let's see how well she slows down. So yeah, I drove from the Hoover Dam all the way around back into Vegas this way. It was a pretty cool trip. A little nice little day trip. Flaps 2. Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
Hashtag
Flaps
Hub
2.
View. This is my buddy Transport Hub on YouTube. He hasn't put up much
Checked.
content lately, but that's his favorite view. My personal favorite view is either this or this, so I can see the thrust reverses. Let's go ahead and let's go 180 to 10. Cat 3 dual. I wonder why that did that. Matter of fact, let's go flying. Let's get the speed off. Side stick cams coming on. Okay, so we're on glide slope. If it's a go around, it's a go around to 6,000. Necessary, we'll pick up this radio right here. You can see it just went blue. That's part of the missed approach procedure. Alright, let's go flying.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cat
it has
1.
been our absolute
Checked.
pleasure to serve you today. As we prepare for landing, please make sure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray table are in their upright and locked position, and your aisle armrest is lowered. Please ensure larger devices such as laptops are securely stowed at this time in a bag under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. They may not be stowed in seat pockets. You may continue to use mobile
where did I
devices
put the
as
Vegas
long as
sign?
they are secured in your
I don't
handed
know.
pocket.
There's the Vegas sign.
Finally, please check around your seat for any remaining cups, glasses, or any other items you'd like to discard, and pass them to the flight attendants as we come through the cabin. We will be landing shortly. Once we're on the ground, feel free to use your mobile devices while we taxi to the gate. Thank you.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Comes the lift. Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full. Passing final approach fix. 3800 feet.
Checks. Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Blue.
ECAM memo.
Landing, no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Flight director's off, bird on. Set runway track. Easy with it, easy with it.
1,000.
Stable.
Checked. 1,000. Glide.
Correcting. Visual. Stable target, sinking 8. Cleared. Take off light, please.
300. 200. 100 above.
100 above.
100. Minimum.
Continue.
Checked.
40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse grain decel.
Where them CFM's going?
70 knots.
Manual braking. Hopefully I didn't cook the brakes. My personal favorite part of the flight. Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. PTU's going bananas right now. Okay, let's set up the gate. Oh wait, this is Delta. Shit. See what gate they went to today. Thanks, JC. Appreciate it, bud. Felt good. Maybe a little bit long, not sure. Of course, the runway control was bad because I'm trying to look at the reverses and the scenery. Cleared across 26 right on Alpha 7. Alright, so let's see. Delta 709. No, we're just crossing. We're crossing. Can't wait till we have a 757. Alpha 12. Alright, so straight Zulu. So Zulu, Golf 2. Alright, we'll do the after landing checks here. There's the Vegas VOR.
It is our pleasure to welcome you to your destination. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your carry-on items stowed until the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. Please be careful when opening overhead bins to avoid injuries and items that may have shifted during flight. Feel free to use your mobile
Zulu
devices.
Golf.
Before leaving the aircraft, take a quick look around your seat and make sure you have everything you brought on board.
Zulu.
Your satisfaction is
Golf
always
2.
important to us. In the next several days' time, you may receive an email survey from Delta asking you to rate your travel experience.
I'm going to rate
We
my
value
travel
your
experience.
feedback. Please
Excellent.
take a few moments to let us know how we're doing. Thank you, and we look forward to hearing from you.
JC, that
Visit
landing felt real
Delta.com
good,
for all
man.
of your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight and managing your SkyMiles account.
After landing
On
checklist.
behalf of Delta, thank
Flaps.
you again for sharing
Retracted.
your journey with us.
Spoilers.
We've enjoyed having you on
Disarmed.
board and hope to see
APU.
you again soon
Start.
on another Delta
Radar.
flight.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Why do I not have Vegas in here? Have they not done that yet? You would think they would have for Vegas. Alright, they're waiting on us right here. Cleared to the ramp. Spot 18. I don't have a good GSX profile for these gates. I've fixed the one. Taxi light off, please. Don't blind the ramp. Taxi light off. I can't even see the marshaller. I don't even know if we have one. No, yeah, I have not. I don't know if there is a GSX profile for this. Just have to do it by feel. I'm gonna go for, oops. Go for this line right here. It looks good. I feel like my tail's a little cocked. Easy with it, easy with it, easy with it. That's right there. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Winning! Winning! Forget the landing. Forget the landing being good. Look at that. Look at that. They're in the terminal. There's some kid in the terminal that wants to be an airline pilot. Well, it used to be me. There's a kid in the terminal that wants to be an airline pilot that's saying, wow, look at how he parked that plane without a marshaller. Oh, yeah, buddy. Are we sideways? Are we good? Little bit to the left. Or to the, should have been more to the left. I'm happy with that. All right, let's go. Waiting on 10% N1. Belts and beacon.
Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, cross-check, and all
4
calls.
hours and 20 minutes in the air.
The boarding requested.
That 426 on the block. It was a short taxi from the T gates this morning. Alright, we got a company message. Probably just the arrival or telling us what gate. No, just termination. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, it was already on status. Look at that. That's good. They should be giving us the ground here. Ground power in just a second. There it is. Bing, bing. Ground power on. APU bleed off. APU off. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
Off.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Nav logo on.
Passengers deboarding
Fuel pumps.
starting.
Off.
Parking brake and shocks.
On. And are we chucked? On and in.
Parking checklist complete.
And did I cook the brakes? 260, they're carbon brakes. So I can leave the brake fan off. It's not that bad. So, there we go. Off at the gate. Here, let's take a look at what we got for the landing. as they offload everybody. By the way, Stratosphere, highly recommend going up there for a drink. Alright, let's review. So here is our route of flight today. You can see we came on in. Got a nice view. Let's see, where did we land? Oh, beautiful. Right between the 1,500 and 2,000 foot marks. 155 at 151, 1.13 G. So a little bit of a bump. But with the pretty much straight 4-knot tailwind, which for an A321 can be difficult, man. They do not like those. Let's go approach report. See what it's going to holler at us about. No, very low risk. 156 normal landing, 142 knots on the airspeed, 151 over the ground. Pitch 5, bank 0, 3 feet from the center line. I'm a fan. I am a fan. I am a fan. So let's see. You see I dipped a little bit low there. 1,509. Feel like can't ask for any better than that. Like right on the aim point, pretty much. Look at that aiming point, like within a little bit. So I did drift low. I tend to do that in Vegas quite a bit. I don't know what it is. If it's like the perception or something. I'd have to ask a pilot buddy of mine. But yeah, happy. Like corrected after the 500 foot gate. A little bit off as that wind started, because you can see the wind started clocking around, right? If we go to the full approach, right? Now it shows you at the 1,000 foot gate. So crosswind 4 knots to a tailwind 4 knots. And then the CFMs are a little different on the way they spool. As you can see, the engines were pretty stable, and then pulling back. But see, I always say when I show the approach reports, you want this X here of the thrust coming back and your vertical speed, your flare, right? So I'm giving the flare command in here. So I'm pulling, letting off it, pulling up, you know, like giving a little, kind of like a yank, 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 off, letting it off, letting it off. You can see the kind of the pump for the flare. Pitch 5 degrees, a little bit, holding in a little bit of bank, and then you can see once we touch down, hold it down, and then let off it as the speed comes off. So can't ask for much better than that. Remember, the goal is always to have the X. You want to be on 0 for the softest landing possible, but again, positive runways, or you know, wet short runways, you want a little bit more of a positive, you know, get that sucker down. So and look it, you can hear the CFMs. You can hear them clicking away. Click, 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 click. I'm very happy with this parking job, though. Very happy with that. So from Lost Wages, Nevada, we will see you on the next video.